The Vasomedical BIOX 2301 recorder ECG cable inserts on the bottom of the device, as does the air tube for the blood pressure cuff. The recorder can be set up as a standalone device, meaning without use of the CB series analysis software, a recorder can be set and the patient released with it. The CB series analysis software allows the user several more programming functions which can be transmitted via the USB infrared adapter for communication purposes. But many functions can be set up just using the handheld device. The left and right buttons allow the user to be able to navigate through the menu and to select a choice on the menu. The first feature allows the user to check to make sure that the ECG is transmitting properly and that there's a good signal. Choosing the left button will navigate through the different channels. The next tab will enable the user to test the blood pressure recording. Before the patient goes, it is a good idea to always check to make sure the cuff is working properly and that accurate figures are being measured. Clicking the right button will actuate the test blood pressure. Then clicking on the left and right together will cancel a blood pressure at any point. Recorder Set tab has several features that the user can use to adjust timing. The first timing mode indicates whether the blood pressure should be initiated under a floating or a constant format. Constant format means that the blood pressures will be initiated every 30 minutes or every 60 minutes, regardless of any other events that may initiate an extra blood pressure recording, such as an increase in heart rate or change in ST segment depression. The floating mode would accommodate for those extra recordings by then pushing the next blood pressure recording time later on, using the interim event as the new baseline. The next function is also important, setting the recorder to retest if there's a failure in the blood pressure measurement. Failure in blood pressure measurement often occurs if the patient holds his or her arm in such a position, or if there is patient movement. Setting it to retest will allow an additional blood pressure to record 30 seconds after a failure. There are language and time adjustments. The recorder set for timing select allows the user to pick how frequently blood pressures will be measured during the daytime and nighttime hours. Modifications in time from anywhere from 10 minutes to 60 minutes during the day, and 30 minutes to 2 hours overnight can be chosen. Usually during the day it will be half an hour or 60 minutes, and then overnight usually 1 or 2 hours between blood pressure measurements. Once the settings have been chosen, going to start record, the user then will be able to tell the device whether it should be used only as a holter and ambulatory blood pressure, holter only, or blood pressure only. Once that's chosen, click right on Start Record, and then the device will then go through its erasing of any previous data stored on the SD memory card. This process takes roughly 30 seconds to a minute or so in time to wipe the SD card clean. As a note, any test blood pressures that are taken before the device actually starts recording will not be saved to the device memory. once the device has started recording, any test blood pressures will also be added to the memory.